Hello everyone, welcome you all for the next lecture of the course Selenium with Java. This is lecture number 33, module number 4, and topic is Selenium Framework, that is hybrid driven framework. If you have seen the previous lectures, we have learned what is framework, what is Selenium Framework, advantages of framework, then types of framework. In the types of framework, there's DDF, data driven framework, KDF, keyword driven framework, HDF, hybrid driven framework, behavior driven framework, and test engine framework. Okay. So we have learned DDF and KDF. If DDF, KDF is understood by you all, then you can do for hybrid because this is combination of DDF and KDF. Okay. So let's start now. So hybrid driven framework, also abbreviated as HDF. So HDF is a combination of DDF and KDF. HDF is a combination of DDF plus KDF. So if you want to do scripting in HDF, so you should know how to write scripting for DDF, how to write scripting for KDF, then you can write for HDF. Understood? HDF is a combination of DDF and KDF. So now, you know, for DDF, we have to store data in Excel file. Okay. And in KDF, you have to store keywords in the Excel file. In DDF, you have to store data in file. Here, you have to store keywords in the file. That file is Excel file. That file is Excel file. Okay. So now you have to create two Excel sheets. Excel file should be same. In same file, two different sheets. One sheet you have to create for data. I have given that name hybrid data. You can give any other name, HYB data. And one Excel sheet for keywords. Okay. Again, listen carefully. HDF, hybrid data driven framework. It is combination of DDF and KDF. So for DDF, create one Excel sheet. And for KDF, create one Excel sheet. Okay. For DDF, name given is HYB data. For KDF, name given is HYB key. Okay. So this is for DDF. Username, password, admin, everyone. This is column 0, column 1, and column 2. So what I want to do with this, for in column 0, I have entered username. In column 1, I have entered password. In column 2, I just want to print the result. So from these two columns, I'll read the data, and at this column, I'll write the data. Got it? In first two columns, I'll read the data. In third column, I'll write the data. Okay? I will do in programming, so don't worry. Now next is, this is for HYB key. Here we have stored keywords or steps, open URL, keyword URL, username, keyword username, password, keyword is password, call logins, login, login keyword, call-ins, call keyword, logout, logout. Okay, so what was first step? First step is create two different Excel sheets. One for hybrid data, one for hybrid key. But remember, both sheets should be in one file only. Because we are mentioning one file, one. Okay, now program starts now. You know what is the step 1? The step 1 is define your URL, launch the URL. Then mention the file workbook. Okay, I've explained you the interface for this key is disturbing. First mention the file, after file mention the workbook, in workbook then mention sheet, after sheet row, and after row column. This is your interface you have to follow. Okay, then we will see in this program. See, we have gone. This is the first part of launching URL. Okay, first you have to set the property of the drivers, then options, then object of web driver, that is home driver, then wd.get URL. Here you will mention the URL or actual website location. This is for wait condition. So implicitly wait, that is global wait. So a wait of 5 seconds we have mentioned for every step. Like first it launch the site, it will wait for 5 seconds. When after login, it will wait for 5 seconds. And after logout for 5 seconds, just like that. Here first we'll mention the file. That syntax is file input stream. we have taken abbreviation FIS equals to new file stream, and this is the location of my file. So my file is in C drive, Selenium folder with the name Excel file, and the format is .xlsx format. Okay. Now I have explained you what is interface, first file, then mention workbook. Okay. So X is a workbook. X is for this Excel, otherwise it can be H. So X is a workbook. Initial I have given WK. Okay, new X is a workbook and take reference of file because this workbook is a part of this file. Okay. Now you have to create two sheets. One sheet for data driven framework, one sheet for keyword drive. So X is a sheet, data driven framework, we have entered the name DSH. Of a keyword, we have mentioned the name as KSH. Reference of same workbook because both sheets are on same workbook. So same workbook abbreviation WK dot. Now get sheet. The sheet give the sheet name. Hybrid data dot get sheet hybrid key. Okay. First mention file, then mention workbook, then sheet. Now at the time of row and column. For row and column, we use to apply the for loop because there is no single row. There are multiple rows. So loop will be from I equals to 1 to up to last row. Give sheet reference. First, we are dealing with this data driven. So data driven sheet reference is DSH dot get last row number I plus plus. Here we have to apply two for loop. One for this DSH sheet, one for this KSH sheet. Okay, so first we are dealing with DSH sheet. So row given this data row initial DRM, get row I means every row 1, row 2, row 3, rows are changing. Okay, then cell for column, excessive column, one column for username, one column for password, one column for result, in short RES. If you remember, in the DSS sheet was like that. Here is username, here was password, and here was result. We have to enter, we have to mention fail or pass. Okay, this is for result. Okay, so see, every time row changes at every row, and cell 0. Cell 0 is for username. Cell 1 is for password and cell 2 for result. Got it? Cell 0 is for username. Okay, just like for orange application, username is admin. Okay, password is admin 123. Result, if it is credentials okay, then result will be pass. Result will be pass. Got it? So for every rows like this. So one I will be changed. Row 1, I1, row 2, I2, row 3, I3, row 4. Now for every row, there are 3 columns. Column 0 for username, column 1 for password, column 2 for the result. Column 0 for username, column 1 for password, column 2 for result. Okay. So first you have to mention the row, in which row we are working. So that dot get row, I. Okay. For that row, column username, cell 0, password, cell 1, and result, cell 2. But remember, these we are reading. So for reading, we'll use dot get command. Here we are writing. So for that, we'll use dot create command. Okay. For this, dot get command. For reading, for writing, create command. Got it? And for this, I want every username password to be printed on console. So I'll give here CISO command UN plus password. Okay. Now, next we have applied the for loop for J. Next KDF. So reference of KDF is KSH. I'll explain what is try and catch block. Reference is KSH sheet dot get last row number. Here already we have used I, so here we are mentioning J. Okay. And here, if you see, this is excessive row and the initial KRW, sheet KSS dot get row J. And here only one column is there for keywords. If you remember here in the Excel file, here there are 3 columns, 0, 1, 2. But here, column 0, column 1. But column 0 is not of use because it's just simple explanation. Actually, keywords are at column 1. So we want only column 1. We have to deal with only column 1. That's why here column is represented by cell dot set get cell 1. Here we are reading only. We are reading keywords. So we are not dealing with this crate. We are not writing any result. So only get cell. Okay. For every row J, here rows are changing. Day 1, row 1, column 1, row 2, column 1, row 3, column. Different keywords. We same program which we have done in the last lecture for keyword driven framework. You can copy here also. Same program. Because after that, for every key, we have to apply the switch case. Okay. There are 6 keys, key URL, then form login page call and call this method URL. From login page, call the method username. Call login page form, call the method password, login, callings, logout, and this. If keyword is wrong, then invalid keyword. Okay. So this is, and I just want to type at console that result is pass if this is working fine. Okay. So result is pass. I want at console and I want at cell value also. Cell value means I have to write here. For I command, I have to create cell 2. At cell 2 is represented by res. Here I want to write pass. Res, remember, res is the reference. Here I want to set value pass. Okay. Now it can be fail also. But fail when there will be any problem. Okay. Then there is any problem that is called exception. So if you remember, I explained you exception handling. Exception handling with try and catch block. If you remember, exception handling is done with the help of one is try block and one is catch block. Okay. Actual code is always in the try block. Okay. And in catch block, the mention the condition which mention that there is some issues. Means whenever the exception happens, whenever there will be any error, then it will show the whatever here in the catch block. If code is running fine, then it will take try block. If there is any issue, it will handle the catch block. Okay. So you will not be stuck anywhere. If there is any exception, you will get the output, the console, whatever you have mentioned, the catch block. Understood? The try and catch block. That's why all the code we have kept in the try block. In catch block, we have mentioned fail. And we have mentioned the set value fail because we have to write in the RES means in the data driven sheet, column sheets, RES, where we have to mention cell value fail. Okay, not in keyword, in the data driven. So just in catch block, we have mentioned the fail sentence means if there is any problem inside the try block, then you will come out and you will get the message that it's failed. Then close everything, close your file. Okay, now you are writing this data here, fail or pass, but in which file? Because now it becomes an output file. First, you may have mentioned the program input file stream, file input stream. See here. Here you have mentioned file input stream because that file was treated as an input. But if you are entering the result, that file will treat as an output. Then you have to mention file output stream. Then you have to mention file output stream FOS equals to new. Then the location same C drive, Selenium, Excel file. Then give the reference of workbook WK and dot write where you are going to write. What you are going to write in which file? FOS. Because here you have mentioned in WK. Here you have mentioned workbook WK FIS for input file. Here we have to mention for output file. WK.write FOS. So in this way we have learned. Now we will see this programming, actual programming in the Eclipse software. So let's come out the PPT mode. Okay, and start your Eclipse. So see, this is our Java project. Module 4 is going on. In Module 4, we have created a package Selenium Framework. Right click on this package, new, class, give name HDF Framework. including main method, finish. Okay. See here, package name is Selenium Framework and class is HDF Framework. Okay. Now I'm copying over here the initial program for launching browser. You can also copy if you are having done the previous one. I guess there is no need to explain this again. Now you are well familiar with this. This is for setting property of driver. This is for adding arguments. This is for launching www.cat URL. This is for wait command. This is for displaying. Okay. Now we have to mention the file. Okay. Before file, we have to mention the login logout page. So this is form login page. I'm just copying from here. This otherwise there can be a spelling mistake because it happens with me many times. Okay, login page LIN equals to new login page reference of web drive. Same, I'll copy here from here logout page name HDF control V logout and then log out equals to new reference of web drive. Okay, semicolon. Now you have to import form page, otherwise it will show a result to a type. So just place your cursor over here, import login form. Place your cursor over here, import logout page. Okay. Now we have to mention the file, input file. So F capital file input as string. Okay, FIS equals to new. Just copy this file the string. Okay. Now location. I'm taking the first location. Means location of this Excel file and copying from over here. Okay, because the location very well now. I have the Selenium folder in C drive. In C drive, Excel file is print. Okay. Now import that file. Just place a cursor over here. Import. Add through declarations. Section. Okay. Now, first you have to create the Excel sheet. Okay. So go to your C drive. Selenium folder. In Selenium folder, Excel file. Okay, if you're doing parallel with me, create one sheet with name H by B key. Okay, here it's column 0, write steps, and column write keywords. Okay, otherwise, previously we have done here. Okay, so just copy from here and paste here. Okay. Similarly, create one sheet H by B data here, where enter username, admin, password, admin, result. You don't write pass. It will automatically, you will see here. I'm deleting here for a time. Okay, I'm deleting over there. Username, password, and third column is for result. Then I will pause video and create one sheet for this key, one sheet for data. Okay. So now file mention. Next we will mention the workbook. Okay. So workbook is XSF workbook. Give reference WK. Okay. WK equals to new workbook. And workbook references input file, that is FIS. Okay. Just import this workbook also. Next is after workbook, there is a sheet. So now there will be two sheet XSF sheet for driver data driven sheet DSH equals to new XSF sheet. XSF sheet. No, I'm not creating the object. We are taking reference of workbook. So here we'll take a workbook wk.get sheet. Get sheet. Okay. Now here we'll take the reference of the sheet name. Sheet name is if you hybrid data. Go to your Excel file. There is my Excel file. Otherwise, copy from here. So there will be no chances of error. If this name it will not find, it will show the error. This is for the hybrid data. And similarly, we'll do for hybrid keys. I'm just copying over here. And this name changing. This is keyword driven sheet. And here name I will copy from the Excel sheet. Copy over from here. And this is another sheet. Okay. Now sheet is import these sheet also. There is a cursor here, import. Okay. Now this FI should be inside the now for row and column, we have to use the for loop for integer I equals to 1, I less than equals to sheet, which sheet? Data driven sheet. Dot get last row number. Get last row number. Then I plus plus. Okay. Inside the for loop, now we have to find the row. So X SF row. Okay, excessive row and row for data drivers DR. I'm mentioning DRW equals to data driven sheet. The reference is DSH dot. I have to read data. So get sheet. Get sheet. Get sheet. And the sheet get sheet not name integer. Only sheet should be there. Get sheet and sheet is I. Import this also. Oh, yes. Again, search. Type that's well. Dot get sheet. Get sheet number. Sorry, not get sheet. We are dealing with row. Dot get row. Row is I. Okay. Now this is row. Now we'll talk about the column. But for column, we have to deal with cell. It's a set cell. Now there will be cell, one for username. Okay, again, take the reference of row. For row, get column. Column means cell. And for cell, the username at 0 position. Now I'm again copying this 2 times. Cell for password, cell for result. So this is for password, PW. So this is for result, RES. But remember, with result, will not write that cell, will create cell. Just type dot save. Create cell. The cell value is not create cell, yes, create cell, sorry. Cell and value will be 2. Their value will be 1. 0 for username, 1 for password, 2 for writing the result. Okay. Now, if I want something at CISO, so write CISO, control space of printer. At printer, I want username and password. Okay. So just mention over here UN, username plus password. Okay. This is for blank. Username, after username, there should be some blank over there. So username, password. Okay. Then the next column is for negotiate. Okay. So here I'm adding this try block. Okay. So where here this is it should be J, this should be J, and this should be Entire block will deal with keyword chain. Okay. So excessive row. Now keyword chain. Keyword row. KRW. Keyword sheet W equals to keyword sheet take reference dot get row. The row will be J. Okay. Now X SF cell C capital and K, or otherwise you take key. Okay. K I can otherwise have written right last time key. So key equals to take reference of row dot get cell or cell. All the keys are at cell 1. So mention cell 1. Okay. Now we'll use switch command. So I'm copying from the KDF the whole switch command. To break, I'm just copying over here. Excessive is import. First, we have to import over here. Otherwise, it's excessive cell. Excessive CPLI. I know it should be imported, but import option should be there. Okay, let me see. First, I'll finish this. Switch command over there. Okay. Then this is a try block. Next, by default, we have not mentioned, so we can mention default also. Default CISO command spacebar in CISO command will enter invalid keyword. Invalid keyword and then break. Okay. Then break. Then close this catch block. Okay. And then I want to print pass. Control space bar. Okay. I just want to print pass at my console. Along with I have to enter the on the column. So column name was res dot set cell value. Set cell value. Cell value. Okay, then is fail. Sorry, pass. This is a case of pass. Set value, pass, then this close. Now we'll name next catch block. Catch, the syntax is catch. Inside catch, we have to mention exception. This is the fix. After catch, there should be space. Catch and the exception E is the whole inside the block. Catch exception E. I'll start this catch block. In catch block, we'll write CISO fail and this fail. I'm just copying over here. This is fail. Set value here. Fail. Okay. Now close this code. After this, close the file. Dot close. Okay. After closing the file, we have to mention file output stream. File output stream. FOS equals to new file output stream. Okay. Output stream and location of the file is same. I again copy from here. There's a cursor over here inside this. And double quotes. Okay, file output stream. Then wk dot write efforts. Reference dot write efforts. Then close this. Close the main class. Now here we have to import this file. Okay. Now the program is done. Now we have to check. There was some error. Now it removes automatically. Okay. Now we'll run this program. Run this. Home driver started successfully. Then URL is launching. Enter username, password. Actually, first your sheet should be closed. Okay. And the username password is inside this cell 0, cell 1, DRW. Cell name is BSH, hybrid data. This sheet first should be closed. Okay. Now again, run this. Now we'll understand if there is an issue. Okay. Username password is not working. Admin123 is not working. Okay. So means this is working. URL is fine. Up to here it is fine. Okay. Now locations. Now workbook, FIS, or DSH sheet. DSH sheet will have to check whether this we have set it right or not. Then I equals to 1 up to get last row number I plus. If I equals to 1, it will take the row of 1, row 1 of the sheet DSH. DSH sheet is hybrid data. It's baby data. Okay. Sheet 1. Then username at cell 0. Username at all at cell 0 or 1. I have to check again this Excel sheet. Open the Excel sheet. Hybrid data. Username at cell 0 and row 1. Cell 1, row 1, cell 2. 0, 1, 2, right? Cell 0. Perfect. There's no issue. At cell 0, cell 1. But here it is taking right. Admin 1, 2, 3. Then come to the head console where is the main command. So there is no error at console also. Means it should work. Data-driven framework, what we have mentioned. We have learned yesterday. Oh, we have to enter this also. We have not written this. We have to enter this, then only it will work. Read origin data. Because this is sorry, HDF. And HDF, this. Okay, now run it. But this is the case when we are dealing with DDF only, so it is not required actually. Because we have mentioned this value here. Admin 1 means this is not working. This is working fine. We have checked. We have checked with fine element also. This is not the case. See here, username admin. So name is username here, Excel sheet. This use capital here, and here user name small. So if I'll copy from here to here, name, pass. That is pass means it is writing pass. Because I have deleted this means this is working fine. So we have to run it one more time. Okay. What happened? See, what is the mistake? Main Selenium, the process cannot access the file because it is being used by another process. Actually, what happened? Excel file was already open. That's why it was not running properly. Means it was trying to find the file, but file was already open. Okay. So remember what I have done. Don't write here the program that was for DDF only. Okay, because credential I have given in the KDF. By keywords we have entered the credential. Because since in DDF there is no keywords, we have to enter the detail over here. But this is the combination of DDF KDF. So in KDF credentials are there. So again run this. I was just checking before whether DDF is not working or KDF is not working. Okay. So again, let's see what happened. Check the console. Yes, title of web page run. Very good. This first command run. Then he is also here. Admin, we have entered a username password. Display. So username admin password. Then since it is pass, it is pass. There is no exceptions. And let me check the file also. Excel file. See result written over here also. Result is pass. Okay. The result is pass. So this is the case for the HD. C was the mistake was I have to take in the same reference of the sheet. For data driver, same DSH, for key drivers, same. So here change this for KSH. That's why it was taking data of this sheet only. It was not taking data of this sheet. So it was not taking username and password. Now run this. Okay. Now URL opening. Now credential pass. Okay. Login and logout also. Okay. Now see the console. At console, we got see here what we have entered. CISO, CISO title web page. Title web page is for HRM. Next, we have CISO command for username password, that is admin123. Then CISO command for key. So it is printing every key, URL, username, password, login, all pass. Then it is writing on the output file. The file is Excel file. So pass is print. Okay. So since it was outside this loop, this was outside the loop. So then writing was also successful before that. It was opening this. It was typing here admin 123 pass. But this it was not taking this loop because we have mentioned the wrong sheet. Okay. So these are small mistakes. So by practice, you will be habitual. You will not do any mistakes. Okay. So thank you so much. Keep learning, keep sharing. Practice.